Perfume House Review by Moody Boo Reviews. And look at the pretty bottle. Oh, it's like sapphire color. I love it. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe and ding, ding, ding the bell if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. Hey everyone, it's me, Moody Boo, and I am back with part 1 of my Xerjoff collection. Now, most of my Xerjoffs are in coffrets, and I have given a couple away. I know, it's a thing, but I only have a few full bottles, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. And I'm just going to start with my first Xerjoff that I ever got, and it led me down to the dark side, let me tell you. Because Xerjoff is an expensive perfume house, but they're so good. They're so good, and their performance is crazy on everyone that I've ever tried anyway. And the first one I'm going to talk about is Mamluk. This is so sexy. Mamluk, I could swear there's some civet or castoreum or something in there, but according to FragranceX there isn't. It's honey and caramel and oud. That's probably where the animalic is coming from, is the oud. And some white florals and benzoin and osmanthus and musk and amber and vanilla and some citrus. But I don't know where that citrus is, because I sure as heck have never smelled it. This is all honey, oud, white floral, some osmanthus, and in the dry down you do get a bit of musk and amber. As far as the vanilla, I don't really smell vanilla as much as I smell honey. It is honey. Oh my God, but it's such a good honey. It is intense, it's thick, it's sweet, but it's not like it's too sweet because it has that sexual component to it. I assume the oud adds that animalic kind of sexual note to it. One of my favorite sexy perfumes, where is it? Where is it? One of my favorite sexy perfumes is Rouge No. 2 by Micallef, and it has castoreum in it. I could swear I get that same kind of animalic in Mamluk. It's sexy, it's sweet, it's narcotic, it's thick without being too heavy. It would be too heavy, I think, in warmer months. The osmanthus and the amber, once those come into the dry down, it gets a little more versatile. Because that first couple hours, it's sexy. This is the type of perfume you would wear out at night when you are hanging with a bunch of people and having a good time. And I'm trying not to say clubbing anymore, because who does that anymore with COVID? So, you know, when you're just out partying with your friends, wearing masks, this is the perfume for that. This is not something for daytime wear at all. At all. It is absolute nighttime. I don't even know if you'd wear it during the week. This is like weekend nighttime, specifically cooler temperatures. Because I think, I haven't tried this in hot temperatures ever, but I have a feeling it would bloom because of the honey and the oud and the caramel. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I haven't worn this in, gosh, a couple of winters. I haven't touched this. because, you know, I have so many I have to pay attention to. And I don't, you know, I saw this video the other day. I don't remember who it was, and I wouldn't say even if I did. But they were talking about, you know, they think it's a waste to have more perfumes than you can wear. And yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I have many. I have, oh, I'm over 600. So, and that's not including decants. And I collect. I mean, you don't start a coin collection to spend the money. You collect them to have them, so you can look at them and enjoy them and feel like you have made an accomplishment when you get a coin or a stamp or a cat o' nine tails or whatever it is you want to collect. It's no different with perfume. It's no different. I collect perfume for a variety of reasons, whether it's the bottle, the name, because it's funny, because that was where my Ponfar came from Star Trek. I have never worn it, never planned to wear it. It was like $8 for the bottle, but I wanted it because it was funny. It smelled horrible, but you know, I'm not a Vulcan, so I can't be for sure. It might smell fabulous to a Vulcan, but I just wanted to address that. I collect perfumes. I don't collect them just to wear them. Never. I used to try to keep my collection under about 40 or so. But then if they quit making great perfumes, I wouldn't have to keep collecting them in pretty bottles and really cool concepts. And I wouldn't have to keep collecting them. But as long as they do, I'm going to continue. And as long as I want to, I'm going to continue. Because I'm a grown-ass woman, that's why. But anyway, I just wanted to address that. I disagree with that theory that if you are a collector, then you collect. Anyway, beautiful perfume. Performance, crazy. Like I said, Xerjoff, crazy. Really good, very spendy, very spendy. But it's up to you. It's all, you know, weights and balances and what works for you. So I love it, and I'm glad I have it. I think that's all I want to say about it. Okay, next. The next full bottle of Xerjoff that I bought was Ivory Route. And look at the pretty bottle. Oh, it's like sapphire color. I love it. But anyway, this is from the Join the Club series. The Mamluk is just regular. This is an amber perfume to me. Absolute amber perfume. Now on Fragrantica they say it's spicy notes, some sandalwood, allspice, patchouli, and basil. But I will kiss your left butt cheek if this isn't an amber perfume. I don't see with that everything that I'm smelling. It does have a lot of spice to it, and it's not that incensey kind of a spice, but it's not, I don't smell allspice. Honestly, I get a bit of pencil shaving smell. The way the spices are all coming together with the sandalwood, and it gets sweeter with the dry down. But it's not real sweet. It's just slightly sweet. Just a hint of sweetness. That's why I question Fragrantica's note breakdown on their website, because I think there's some notes missing that they have omitted. Some kind of benzoin maybe? Something like that. And amber. Oh, it's beautiful. Performance again is crazy. And it doesn't have a big up and down. That pencil shaving, spicy, kind of woody smell, it kind of smooths out. Those spices, just kind of the edges just kind of get rounded off of them with the dry down. And when the patchouli kicks in, it just adds an earthiness to it, because it does smell at the top. It smells a little wanting. Just like Fragrantica's note pyramid, it smells like it's missing something at the top. but it finds it in the dry down, because that's my favorite part, even though I really enjoy the top. But it does feel like it's missing some top notes or something to get to where this starts. I'm missing some top notes, I guess. You know, maybe some citruses, or maybe some neroli, or not neroli necessarily, but some kind of floral that adds maybe some osmanthus or something that adds a little fruitiness. I love it. I don't reach for it often because it does, I feel like it is missing a little something for me. I keep wanting to put it in my husband's collection, but I can't do it. I love the bottle. So it's going to be one of these walk-by sprayings, because he forgets to wear perfume all the time when we go anywhere. And so it'll be one of those, like, he walks by, recognize he is wearing nothing, and blast him with it. But I don't think I can put this on a shelf. Besides, you know, it's a tippy bottle, and he has a thin little shelf that I would worry that this would end up in the toilet. So, because it's in the bathroom. But good stuff. I think this you could wear still a nighttime perfume, in my opinion. You could do it during the day, maybe formal winter kind of affairs, but I think this is mostly nighttime. And as far as going out partying kind of a perfume, I don't know. That's why I don't reach for it often too, is because I never have quite figured out where this perfume fits in with my lifestyle. Because I don't go to clubs, and we will go out to dinner and stuff, and maybe movie and shoot some billiards, but we don't do a whole heck of a lot out in the community around people and stuff. So I haven't figured out where to wear this, because it's not one that my husband adores. So it's not one I reach for when I go out to eat. It's not one I wear to work. It's not one I wear for myself. So I haven't figured out yet where it fits in, but I do really enjoy it. And I do reach for it on occasion. So very unisex, very, very, very unisex. So, okay, last up. The last one surprised me because I got a sample of Naxos and Zefiro. And at first I liked Naxos better than Zefiro, because I was probably going to get one or the other. But then Naxos started reminding me of something else, and I fell out of love with it really double quick. So, but then Zefiro, I ended up falling in love with the more I wore that sample, and ended up popping for a full bottle. This is gorgeous. I'm wearing perfume, so I'm just going to spray it. Oh, it's so good. So it's incense and cardamom and cinnamon and eleni and woody notes and white wine and some artemisia, some honey, some amber, some florals, some citruses. It is a cardamom bomb to me, and incense. But it's not super spicy. I think it must be because the eleni and the white wine and the honey and some of those floral notes really bring it back down, pull it all in from going way out there into the spice-o-meter sphere. It is not heavy spicy. Actually, Ivory Route is way spicier than this one is. Way. This is so pretty. So honestly, this is incense, cardamom, cinnamon, but the cinnamon is really in the background for me. On FragranceX, everybody puts it as one of the dominant notes, but I don't agree with that. I don't even think incense is the most dominant. I think the cardamom is, honestly. And it's such a beautiful cardamom note. I am hit and miss with cardamom perfumes, cardamom heavy. Some of them I absolutely adore. And others I'm like, oh, it's a little sour or something. But this one is so well balanced. And unlike Ivory Route, it does not leave me wanting. I think it has foundation, structure, roof, everything it needs to have a perfect little fragrant house right here. It's blended well. It's unisex. It has a hint of sweetness that must be from the honey and the white wine. Well, the white wine I would think would add a little tartness. I guess it depends on what kind of white wine it is. But I don't get boozy out of this at all. If the white wine adds anything, it might add a touch of tart. Because this one doesn't have a big up and down either. It has a very slight blip as far as where it goes during its fragrant journey. And it doesn't move a lot from the incense, cardamom, cinnamon, aleni. But then some woods, some honey. It gets a little sweeter, a little bit of florals, a little bit of amber. All that, but I can't pick any one thing out, you know. All of this base just kind of comes together and meets those top notes, the cardamom and everything else, and just brings it in, combines with it perfectly, and it really is a beautiful perfume, completely unisex. This is one I think you can wear year-round, and I have worn year-round, absolutely. Even though you would think with incense and all of that it probably wouldn't be good for warmer weather, it's beautiful in warmer weather. In fact, I wear it more in spring and summer than I probably do. I don't reach for it much in fall or winter. I have too many other cold weather perfumes that I just can't wait until the weather gets cold so I can reach for them. So I don't reach for Zefiro, but in the hotter temperatures I do. So I haven't touched it in a while, but I'm gonna. That's why I put it on this shelf. It's in the rotation now. Performance is really good on this too. And this is from the, this Zefiro is from the 1861 series. And I haven't smelled the original. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Huge bottle. Kind of like it though. I like there's like some weird, I don't know what you call that, but I really like the bottle. I think it's beautiful. I'm not crazy about the caps though. I think they're weird and you can't stack anything on top of them. You know what it reminds me of though? Doesn't it remind you of a pharaoh's hat? Like what Ramses or one of those pharaohs wore back in the day? That's what it reminds me of, is a pharaoh's hat. Anyway, but yeah. So, all right, well, that was part 1 of Xerjoff. I'll be back in the future to do my coffrets and go through some of those. Mephisto, which I really like. That's intense. And Ideal Bouquet, and some of those I'll be going through. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe and ding, ding, ding the bell if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. All right, thanks again, everybody. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. Use your own nose. Peace.